Hello, people. This is Baba Rakha, and today we're reacting to Stevie Vaughan's "Couldn't Stand the Weather." Now, I have absolutely no idea what to expect, except that I have shared that sentiment often. Can't stand the weather. So, yeah. Now, this is one of the last few videos going to be recorded over here, and next time you'll see me in a new setting at my new home once I've got everything set up. So, the like, share, subscribe, comment, Patreon, the whole gestalt, that I don't need to tell you. Must have heard it a billion times, and I've tried to make it as creative as possible for you in the past. And so let's just dive right in to. I have no doubt what is going to be some legendary music. Oh yeah, and this is the live version at Austin City Limits, 1989. And when I did download, when I was searching for this on YouTube, there was the studio version as well. So if you want me to, if you want to listen to that along with me, since this is sort of not symbiotic, not symbiotic isn't the right word. Some sort of this is a new thing, and I completely understand. I like watching the Lord of the Rings reactions every week, every day. Sometimes there's a new one, and I'm like, so it's a kind of company. If you want it, let me know. I'll do it. Let's go.
It's hard not to see it through. So we should never rush away. And a shot's always to stay. All these years you listen to me again. And it's sweet, just couldn't stand you right there. Station. When put the lightning on the drums. Little whippersnapper. And on the bass, Mr. Thomas Lafitte Shannon. Tommy Shannon, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Mr. Reese, the wild man, Waters, Night Stalker. Thank you so very much. Y'all were gonna hang on for a second, let them change some tape. Y'all are so gentle and so kind. Thank you.
Okay. To people who don't play the guitar, while I'm glad that you like great music and you respect Stevie Vaughan, like, I wish people understood everything that he's doing. Like, I keep pointing my favorite guitar player, Nuno Bettencourt. Now, he, in the guitar community, he's known for various things. I thought his right hand, freestyle. Now, if you go to like really heavy death metal camp and sort of stuff, they do their right hand plucking, like some people, they have their Instagram, TikTok videos about what is it, like some drill machine, and they replace the drill with something that they stuck like three or four picks on, and that rotates, and like picking the notes. He's doing that. He's done that in the previous videos as well. The one with the Tin Pan Alley. Just right hand going crazy. Just and over here, he's doing that while he's singing. So it's second nature to him. That's how much he's played it. That's how much. That's the thousands of hours. So if there are people out there who, I'm not talking about playing professionally or even having, if you've even tried, if you even ventured on that path to try to play the guitar, even if you play one simple chord, the one chord that you learned, and then to see this, I, you know, and the good ones always have to go, don't they? Yeah. So yeah, in the beginning there was that thing that musicians like to do. It's sort of like a bamboozle to the audience with the time signatures. You think you know what is coming, and then no, like so he did that, but that luckily did not continue any further. That was just a tease, just to bamboozle us for a few seconds. After that, the regular rhythm ensued, which is what our brains, our body is accustomed to. Like eventually, even the the people who do the time signature thing, Tool does it really well. Tool. Now, they experiment with time signatures, but they still they still leave the audience with a satisfaction, because all those time signatures, the guitar player will go one way, the drummer will go one way, the bass player will go another way. Now, all of them are just like on three separate roads, driving on a motorcycle, and they see each other, and they know that there is that one junction where all three are going to meet, and then tak ting ting ta ting ting ting, they just so okay, if musicians are going to bamboozle us, do it, as okay, yeah, ha ha ha, for a moment there, and then eventually, even if you're going to experiment with time signatures, don't do it as a thing that you graduated from Berkeley School of Music, what time signatures are, blah blah blah. I've studied music, I know this note, I know these chords, blah blah blah. Fuck you, fuck right off, you maggots. Like, music comes from the soul. Music comes from within, not from academic qualifications and whatnot. The most legendary guitar players have not. They have no certifications. Most of them don't even have most of them haven't even ever had formal training or classes or anything. I have never had. for the first 6 months of having to try play guitar, I had to smuggle guitars out of the music room of my school and return early the next morning to return into the music room, so that no one found out. And that's how I first learned to play guitar. You have to have that thirst. You have to have that. The privileged kids with those all those certifications and all those things, they are good for nothing. Dream Theater can suck my cock, for God's sake. So yeah. Real music. Let's. Man, my apologies. Uh, Going back to real musicians, Stevie Vaughan. Man, so yeah, this was amazing. And yeah, like I said, man with a great heart, a big heart, shouting out to each and every one of his band members, sort of like how Bettencourt does, you know. And yeah, I mean, if there are any of you qualified musicians out there with certifications in Berklee School of Music, oh, I studied music and blah blah blah, baby. This is this note and this is this chord, seventh, ninth, something minor, major, diddler, whatever contents you have learned. If any of you have subscribed to this channel, if any of you have made the mistake of subscribing to this channel, fuck right off. Okay. Anyways, happy New Year, people. Alright then, thank you for watching. Take care. До свидания. Au revoir. Bye.